In my peripheral vision, I see the skin draw tightly around her skull. Even optimism can't hide the deep lines illness has drawn on her skin, aging her far past her 47 years of life. Her face is closed down, her gaze fixed at some point over Dr. Chen's shoulder. My own mind is preoccupied with our ugly financial picture. We're still trying to dig our way out of the medical bill black hole we found ourselves in the last go-around. The spot I'm worrying in my cheek may ache for days, but that's better than having a meltdown over the unfairness of the universe. A lament I'm sure sounds too often in these rooms. It's not that I don't have options, I do. It's that I had been able to successfully avoid those options in the past, choosing an honest struggle with debt over a more lucrative under-the-table career. My foolish pride isn't going to provide food or medicine. I take a swallow, pushing down the grief and anger, and pulling up my resolve. "We'll see you tomorrow." Dr. Chen wraps it up, and we all stand. I'll have Donna call in the prescriptions. Take the steroid and the anti-nausea before tomorrow. And remember, he shakes a finger at my mom, don't forget to eat. Thank you, Dr. Chen. Mom gives him a wan smile and takes the checkout sheet. As she walks out, he grabs my arm. Tiny, he says in a low voice. A minute. Sure, Dr. Chen. My fingers clench the strap of my sling backpack as I brace myself for more unpleasantness. I saw on the nurse's notes that you're living in a fifth-floor walk-up. I nod. Mom and I moved in together when she was sick, and the Midtown apartment didn't make sense for the both of us. Clearly not understood by Dr. Chen was that we could no longer afford the Midtown apartment with its lobby and elevator access to the upper floors. He had to know that many of his bills from 3 years ago, during my mother's first bout with cancer, were still unpaid. Medical bills are astronomical, even if you have insurance, but if you didn't, they were crippling. Every little luxury had to be excised, so Mom lives with me in a tiny one-bedroom apartment that has no doorman and no elevator and sits over a greasy spoon restaurant. He shakes his head and frowns. She's never going to be able to make it up a flight of stairs, let alone 5 flights after her chemo treatments. You really need to do something about your living arrangements. I laugh, but it's a hollow, ugly sound because nothing about today is funny. I'll get right on that. I know times are tough for you and Sophie, but I'm serious. He shifts on his feet and clicks his pen a couple of times. Maybe you can talk to public housing assistants. I don't know how that works, but perhaps there's some kind of exigent circumstances clause. I'm giving you a handicapped worksheet for Sophie. Use it. There's no point in telling Dr. Chen we're broke. From the look of his Hermes tie and his hand-stitched Italian loafers, he'd think that meant shopping at Macy's and carrying your own bags instead of having Barney's deliver your purchases to Ralph, your doorman. I'll go down to the City Housing Authority tomorrow, I promise, and tuck the doctor's handicapped note into my backpack. She'll beat this, Dr. Chen says and pats me on the back. Don't let her get down. You need to be the voice of optimism at all times. Mental well-being is as important as physical well-being. We catch the bus because the subway stop is too far away. Mom is swaying and looks exhausted even though she doesn't start treatment until Monday. The mere thought of IV drips, surgery for ports, and long needles constantly stuck into your most painful places is crushing. I want to pick her up and carry her the short distance to the bus stop, but I know better. We should cancel our trip to Vermont, she says as we ascend the 3 stairs onto the bus. If you want. I'm not sure if she really doesn't want to go or is saying that for my sake. Our stilted interaction pains me. It's as if the cancer is now eroding our ability to communicate as well as killing her healthy cells. Already she is withdrawing. Her arm